This is ZNS Total Sports.
Good evening, Muhammad. I'm Ahmad Knowles with your ZNS Total Sports. Well, tomorrow is the big day after months of anticipation and build-up. The Don't Blink Home Run Derby is back at Montague. But before that, the players holding a kids camp earlier today, just ahead of the big showdown. Co-founder Todd Isaacs II tells us more.
Yeah, we wanted to add a kids camp the day before the home run derby this year. Last year we did it a few weeks before, so today we wanted to do it the day before the home run derby to kind of segue into the event. Wanted the kids come out to interact with the players, to meet the players and just learn from some of baseball's great. So, today is a great day. It's beautiful weather, and we're looking forward to having a good camp today and a great home run derby tomorrow.
And according to Isaacs and top-ranked prospect in the Diamondbacks organization, Jasrado Chisholm, the youngsters have been pretty receptive.
I've been showing a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of focus. It's all about having fun. We have music playing and stuff like that. Just want to create a fun atmosphere for everyone to enjoy. Just good camaraderie by all of the guys that came in, and we're just looking forward to continue growing and continuing to grow baseball and the Bombers.
And back in town to defend his title is pro baseball player Bo Bichette.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm just gonna go out and try and put on a show like last year. There's a lot of different players out here this year from last year, and I know a lot of them got a lot of pop. So hopefully we can just put on a good show for everybody, and hopefully everybody has a good time.
In news from the association, Buddy Hield with another big night. Hield, the team's leading scorer, pacing the Kings with 29 points, including 11 of those in the final period. He had 5 of 9 three-pointers from the game. Sacramento was out of it at the midway point of the fourth, and then Hield caught fire, riding the hot on of their leading scorer. The Kings nearly tracked down the Nuggets, cutting their lead to as little as 3 in the final minutes. However, the Nuggets got hot and held off the Kings 117-113 to improve their Western Conference leading record to 25-11. He leads the team in scoring at 19.9 points a game. He's shooting 46.6% from 3 and averaging 5.1 rebounds, all career highs for the third-year guard. Now Buddy on the loss.
They made their run, They had many plays, Jokic made some tough shots. Jamal got open, made some shots, and can't hang our heads about that. They made shots when they need to make shots and close the gap, but we had to do a better job of guarding. But, the NBA team, man, sometimes teams come back, sometimes teams don't come back. We never feel we all get a chance. We get gun two guys to score the ball from multiple positions and multiple times. Anybody get a hot night, shout me, Bogey, Fox, J-Jack, whatever the hot hand, can carry us.
In track and field news, with the odd distance meet tomorrow at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, Coach Dave Charlton on how he prepares his athletes for the rigorous track and field season.
One meet and one practice at a time, because you don't want to overload them. There's something called an annual training plan. And again, you need to have these gauges. Sometimes we do time trials and practice. Then we use that as our measuring based on the results of the kids. And the same thing with the odd distance. And there's a meet coming up January 8th. There's the T-Bird Flyers. So all these meets leading up, an astute coach will use each meet to measure whether or not they're on the right track. But he should know at what time he wants his particular athlete to peak. And generally speaking, we want the athletes to be ready for Carifta trials. And once they're ready for Carifta trials, they're definitely ready for Carifta games.
And for one of those athletes, his daughter Devin Charlton, she says a shift in training areas abroad is already paying dividends.
I switched training camps, so I'm in Montgomery, Alabama, with Coach Charles Ryan. I'm going pretty good so far. I really like the area. It's a good atmosphere, I'd say, to train in. Really small city, not much going on. In terms of meets and things that I'm pursuing this year, definitely working towards the World Championships. That's going to be my main focus. Apart from that, not sure if I'm going to be doing too much indoor meets since the season will be so long, so I'm just waiting to see on that. Have you?
Well, if you want to try and shed some of the extra pounds you may have put on over the holidays, well, the Walk It Off Fun Run Walk may be for you.
Our categories are in six areas: 15 and under, 20 and under, 30 and under, 40 and under, 50 and under, and over 50 and 70. So we're looking forward to everybody being out at the R.M. Bailey Park at 6 a.m. on January 5th. And the route is we're leaving R.M. Bailey Park and traveling south on East-West Highway, turning right onto East Street South and heading north to Robinson Road. We turn right onto Robinson Road and head east to the finish line at R.M. Bailey Park. And we hope that everybody would be in good spirits that morning. Out, it might be cool, but hopefully we can get a good walk on to start our year off right. Registration for adults is $15. For students will be $10, and that's 11 and under. And we also will be giving away awards and certificates, medals, and a little package with some good stuff in them.
With 15-year-old cycling prodigy Felix Neely set to train in Colombia for the next 3 months, one of his sponsors, Maria Campbell, owner of Cycles Unlimited, on her expectations for the young cyclist.
Looking forward to a couple of things. One thing is his cycling, for sure, for him to learn more of the mechanics, to learn more of techniques, to be able to immerse himself in the culture. To learn a new language. I think this is his first time away from the Bahamas, and he is traveling on his own, and not a lot of people speak English where he's going. So I'm looking to all that, but I would like for him to learn a lot of the tactics with competitive cycling.
And that's been a look at sports. A quick check on weather is up next.